John, it was a 3-3 draw against Falkirk this evening. What an enthralling match. How do you sum it up?
Well, first and foremost, I thought the boys showed tremendous character, coming back for a goal down each time. And I think tonight they showed that they're a quality team against a real tough opponent. And I thought they showed great resilience. So really happy with the point. So it's been a difficult week for them, and I think they've responded in the right manner.
Going back to the start of the game, talk us through your starting 11. A couple of changes, real attack-minded line-up this evening, and the game started with a real hectic tempo, and we saw that attacking intent straight from the off.
Yeah, that's correct. And after Monday, obviously, I had the first look at them in training, and I decided to shape them up on that shape on Tuesday. So I've only had 2 days effectively with them, but I thought they executed the game plan very well. They understood their role, and that's all you can ask as a coach. So I just tried to pick a team that would hurt them in the counter attack and also at set plays. And disappointing to lose the quick free kick and then obviously from the corner, but you can't fault them. They've come back each time, so really delighted.
As you said, that in the first half, the first goal probably disappointing you as well, but the quick-fire equaliser through the penalty from Chris Kane, how important was that to get back in the game so quickly? Very
important, and I said to them, if you go 1-0 down, it's important we get the ball back with 3 or 4 passes, and we did that. We pressed them, and then obviously we managed to win the penalty. So that was really pleasing.
Great composure from Chris Kane, experienced player. You'd expect that. The second penalty in front of a packed Norrie McCarthy stand. How big a moment was that for Matty Todd, and how pleased were you that he was able to keep his composure despite the referee delaying things back up with seconds?
Well, I said to them before the game that he's a very important player for the club, and the fans love him. And I said, if you score tonight, you'll lift the roof off. And he showed great, character, but also stepping up to take that penalty. That's a sign of a very good player, a very confident player, and he worked his socks off tonight, and a kind of role that he maybe not played before in that defensive side of it. But I thought he worked ever so hard.
You mentioned about the character there of the whole team, and as you said, coming back on 3 separate occasions, especially when Falkirk scored so late on, you must be so pleased that the boys kept on believing, and what a great scenes to see here at KDM Group East End Park when Kyle Benedictus built us in that header.
And that's what lifted the full occasion was the fans were fantastic tonight, both sets of fans, but Falkirk thought they'd won it, and then we get the corner and Kyle, fantastic header at the back post, and he's playing through the pain barrier because he's had sore ribs all week, but the mark of the man, the captain, the leader of this group, showed tremendous resilience tonight, and I was delighted that he scored at the back post.
When it did go to 3-3, the whole bench was up jubilant and celebration. Substitutes, whether they had been on the park or whether they were unused, how important is that the whole group were together and delighted to get something out of tonight's game?
Well, I think that's the word, together. I think they showed togetherness tonight. And I believe in them. I think they're a good squad, and I think if they really take that belief into the rest of the campaign, then they can start to move up the table. So the most pleasing thing was to get the response tonight and the reaction, and we did that.
For yourself personally, I know you've said it's been a big week for the players and things like that, but it must have been a big week for yourself as well. What did it mean to you personally to be in the dugout as the interim manager for Dunfermline Athletic tonight and lead us to such a good point against the league leaders?
Well, again, it's been a difficult process. James is a personal friend of myself, and it was pivotal me coming to the club. And when the club asked me to do that, prepare the training and take the team for tonight, then it was an honour for me. It's the first ever time I've been in charge of a prestigious club, and for myself stepping out of the youth academy, then it's good experience for me, and I'm just so delighted that we got the result.
Nearly 8,500 inside KDM Group East End Park tonight, packed out, home end near enough. What's your message for them this weekend?
Well, I hope that we'll put a kind of smile on their face, and they enjoy their Christmas festivities even a little bit better. I think it was important that we put in a performance and get the result for them. So I'm delighted with the backing tonight, and I hope they continue to back us here and away from home, because the players really appreciate it and the place was rocking. So keep bringing the noise, and hopefully we can give you that performance each time.
We've managed to end 2024 with a positive point, something to build on heading into 2025.
Yep, and that's what I've told them in the dressing room. Take the self-belief now, and you've matched the leaders, so take the self-belief into every game and take one game at a time, and let's hopefully we can get up that table.